Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to our as yet unnamed sitcom in Minecraft. I've been doing some building, return away from the village there. Um, yes, this is what it's currently looking like. Done various bits and pieces to it. Yeah, I guess the biggest thing added area here for bedrooms, bathroom, that kind of stuff. Um, that's kind of off stage, so yeah, it's just a little corner there, just so they've actually got somewhere to go and sleep and kind of use the bathroom. Um, so I haven't finished that yet, but that's just a little addition, and I think I might leave that quite dark as well. Because it's not really, you can't really see it from in any great detail from any of the sort of camera positions. So yeah, that's that bit. I've slightly changed this. So this was where I did have 3 yellow blocks here for each camera position. But I've kind of changed that, so the orange blocks now are where the cameras are, and I'm going to kind of film it from ground level, so it makes it a bit easier because you can kind of, find your camera position and then just walk backwards into it, and you get, the right, you get positioned in the right place. So yeah, that's what's going on with that. Obviously got a little kind of lounge room here. Yeah, this is a couch. Basically, I've installed the custom NPCs mod now, so there's now that includes various bits and pieces. I kind of didn't want to deviate from vanilla Minecraft too much, but there's various things in that pack that are really quite good, like couches and armchairs and things. So I've added that in the middle there in front of the fireplace. This area I'm going to put in like a dining table and chairs, and then here we've got the desk, basically, or the best approximation of a desk. This is a big sign from the custom NPC pack, and you can map onto that a picture. So if you right click on it, you can stick a picture in there. So I'm going to try and use that as basically putting a picture of a computer monitor to try and somehow get it to look like like it's a computer desk, which could be interesting. Yeah, so that's kind of that area. Slightly change the fireplace, put some nether brick at the back, and put a kind of half thing on the front. So the main thing I'm looking at doing today is the kitchen, which is here. So the idea is, if we go to the sort of main shot, this is the kind of view, the standard sort of sitcom view type thing. So here's the shot where they're sat talking in the lounge bit, and that would be, well, that's somebody coming through the door, and then there's sort of kitchen over here. So what I'm thinking, I mean, I've sort of demarked the floor, and what I'm thinking is like having a counter here and a counter here, which very similar, obviously, to many sitcom sets. So yeah, so the challenge then is, how do you make a kitchen in Minecraft which contains no kitchen blocks? And the custom NPC pack, which I'll just show you here, basically has various blocks. So things like tables and chairs and shelves and pedestals, and a few bits and pieces, candles, lamps, campfire. I haven't really got a use for a campfire at the moment, but there we are. And then it's got a bunch of banners, some lamps, which I'll probably use at some point, and mailbox and things. and then it's got these kind of items and stuff, and then armor and weapons. So, but yeah, in both this and vanilla, there is nothing that is a kitchen cabinet, which is kind of understandable. You know, Minecraft, perhaps as a game, not screaming out for kitchen cabinets. So, yeah, I've kind of had a look and kind of thought about it, and I'm thinking about something along the lines of, well, I guess the obvious one is a furnace as a cooker. So, wherever the furnaces are, decoration blocks, are they? Yeah, let's just search. Decoration blocks, they were decoration blocks. So, yeah. Oh, go away. Right. So maybe kind of, let's try that first. Maybe kind of there. Yeah, that's one thing with the carpet is you can't place blocks on carpet. So that's fine here, but because the furnace is, you know, taking up the, you know, the whole of the block, so the glowstone's not shining through beneath it. But over here, you might probably notice it more on the desk, that there's a slight dip where these things are, because I just put wool blocks in there. So if I just excavate it there, you see the rest of the floor is glowstone block with carpet on top, whereas that is just carpet. But you have to do that. There's not really any way around that to be able to place stuff on top of it. But I don't think it makes too much difference in terms of, well, it doesn't make any difference in terms of the lighting, as long as you've got kind of blocks surrounding it that have that are, you know, emitting light. You can you don't get a bunch of, you know, or a little dark area or anything. And did the same for the couch, but the couch is a bit better from that point of view. You can probably just about see where the carpet meets the sort of wool block, but the couch takes up more room, so that's fine. Yeah, so back to the kitchen. Yeah, so furnace, cooker. Yeah, what do you think? I think it, you know, it might work, and maybe do like, I was thinking something like some sort of cooker, like cooker hood extractor type thing on top of it. So, like maybe with polished andesite's probably not good. Just like smooth stone or something, where you'd maybe have like a duct with. So let's go with a stone block, and then like stone steps somewhere. So kind of go like there, and then yeah, I mean, that's gonna probably look better with like smooth stone or something. That doesn't look very good. Yeah, something like that, and then yeah, maybe make the wall there out of like stone blocks or something. Let's see what that looks like. No, that's not good. But yeah, I'll work something out for that, just to sort of make it look like a bit of a duct. I have no idea what I'm going to do for the kind of cabinets and stuff. So I'm going to kind of, I guess, bring them down here, and along the back, putting a cauldron for the sink, because you know that's the nearest kind of, you know, analogous thing you can get to a sink in Minecraft. So yeah, I guess put that there. That type of thing. I have to change the block under it, but yeah, and then kind of counter there, counter there, and then counter along here. That should indicate a kitchen well enough, I think. And maybe there's armor racks as well in the custom NPCs mod, and I might put some armor racks or an armor rack up with a couple of swords in it or something to sort of indicate knives, like a knife rack. I mean, the reason I'm not using more mod packs, because you can get mod packs that have got, well, basically anything you can think of really in them, but you can get them that include kitchen cabinets, stuff like that. But I'm thinking, keeping you mod stuff too much in Minecraft, and it's fine when you're that's your intention, like maybe you're playing kind of a specifically modded series of Minecraft or something, or if you need those blocks for specific adventure quests or whatever, or like complete the monument type games or whatever. But with this, the kind of, you mod it too much and it doesn't look like Minecraft anymore. So I want the look to be sort of instantly recognizable to anybody that plays Minecraft, and obviously a lot more people play vanilla Minecraft than play modded Minecraft. So yeah, I want it to sort of stay looking like something that the average viewer could build themselves, if you like. So I'm gonna have a go at building this kitchen. And one other thing is with the custom NPCs, I've been kind of playing around with that, and it works quite well. If we just have a look here, this is an NPC wand. Basically, with these, you can create an NPC. So you right-click, and an NPC called Grave or Grav has been created. They're random names, and then you have all these options of stuff you can do with them. So you can change their model. You can change all bits and pieces. In terms of the parts, wings, claws, mohawks, things like that. You can change what entity they are. So you can basically spawn any kind of NPC you want. You can make them really big or really small. You can change the skin, all that kind of stuff. But if we come out of that, click on Grave again. This is the sort of window that lists all the NPCs you've got. You can freeze them all, stuff like that. To select one from the list and teleport to them and that sort of thing. So if we go back in there, so you can change their skin, their texture, put capes on, overlays, that kind of stuff. Living animation is their kind of just general fidgeting when they're not doing anything. The boss bar basically shows their health at the top of the screen when you get near enough to them, and then you can change different stats with health and that sort of stuff. Make them normal or undead or anthropods or whatever. So change all these kind of options. Not really something that's particularly useful for my purposes, because all I want them to do, like the skin stuff, is obviously you want them to you want to change their appearance to the correct appearance, and I haven't designed them yet. That's another thing on the list, to design the look of the characters. But the stats probably won't be used all that much, and the AI less so. But I mean that does kind of let you do various different things to do with sprinting and water and doors and things. The inventory crashes the mod, so I'm not going to click on it. That's something I need to fix, but inventory isn't something I anticipate using anyway. And then the advanced stuff, basically you can make them talk, and you can give them jobs, and they'll and roles, and they'll act based on that. So you can make them say a trader, and then give them an inventory of stuff that they'll trade with you. So they'll kind of act like a villager. Banks, if they're a bank, they sort of I think they store money, and transporters store like inventory items and move them around and stuff. But yeah, this is all kind of stuff I'm not going to be using. The same with this kind of thing. It's all, you know, much more in the kind of adventure map design area. So yeah, I mean, basically the way you use them, and here's Grave here. Oh, another thing is you can turn off their name, which I might just do, so you can go, hide, which is kind of useful because I've not seen, you know, every sitcom ever made, but I suspect there aren't any where the members of the cast have their like character's name over their heads, so that's probably best avoided. Yeah, so to make them move, you've got this this sword, which is a parther. So you right click on the guy, and yeah, that's now registered Grave to my parther, and then I can click on another location. So I can walk over here, and that's now added that point for Grave to go to. And actually we need to go back into him, and where's the option to AI? There's an option to, yeah, there we go. So you change his movement type to moving path, I think. Yeah. And you can make him loop that. So basically those two coordinates you saw when I clicked with the sword thing, the pathing tool, are his list of coordinates. So if you loop, he'll just, and you've got two coordinates, he'll just wander backwards and forwards between those two coordinates. And obviously you can add in lots of, you know, I don't know what the limit of coordinates is, but you can add in a lot of them. And there he goes off to his designated spot, and then he's set to wait at his designated spot and then loop, I believe. So he should walk back. There we go. So yeah, he'll just keep doing that. So if you can imagine, he is a character in the sitcom. You've got this kind of shot here of, yeah, that's, even though he seems to be, what is he doing there? Yeah, seems to be going up in the air. There he goes. What the hell are you doing, man? Is he walking along the back of the couch in some way? Anyway, that's something to sort out. But yeah, you know, that's the NPC mod. So obviously, in terms of sort of machinimating this and building up the episodes, there's going to be a lot of that kind of stuff, of getting the shots of the dudes walking along, and you can make them sit, and you can make them go through doors and that kind of stuff. So that works quite well. Yeah, he is kind of walking up the back of the couch. So I think we'll be walking down this way as a standard shot. But yeah, that would be the kind of shot there. So yeah, that's basically the custom NPC mod. So I'm gonna get back to the kitchen and try and come up with something. Oh, scary noises. And yeah, I'm gonna come up with something or other, and then I'll be back to give you a look at it. Okay, so we now have some, we now have a kitchen, and some extra decorations. So yeah, the kitchen I kind of just went with, I went with quartz blocks, because it looks kitcheny, right? It's, you know, you would see that and go, that is a kitchen. Kind of did the cooker hood thing there, with the stone brick, which I think works. Yeah, obviously there's not going to be much opening of cupboard doors and stuff like that in the kitchen. Threw on a pressure plate as a kind of chopping board, and this is it's a cookbook. You know, it's very important. You need cookbooks. So yeah, I'm reasonably happy with that. From over here, yeah, it doesn't look too bad. I guess that would be the kind of shot, um, or kind of that sort of thing. Um, so yeah, also did some other stuff. I'll go from left to right, I guess. We now have a window. I figured they needed a window with a beautiful view of, I guess, the outside of the building, basically. So yeah, that's kind of looking onto a brick wall, so it's a lovely view. Um, but you know, the apartment is supposed to be in you know, a city, so in a sort of I guess what you call a brownstone, like a sort of brick built you know, apartment building. So yeah, did that. We've got a front door and put a wall in here so that, you know, when you film it from inside, it doesn't look, you know, like there's a field out there. So we can now have people enter through the door and, you know, film it and it not look weird. Got a dining table and chairs here. Then over here, the desk area has been slightly improved, threw in some bookshelves. This is what I decided to go for with the computer. I didn't use the sign in the end. I just went for this is like a heavy pressure plate, and then changed that to a quartz block and put an item frame in there just to keep it a bit more kind of vanilla. I don't know whether an actual, you know, I think an actual JPEG would kind of look a bit, you know, like an actual kind of picture here would look a bit weird and sort of out of place. Yeah, Grave is still wandering backwards and forwards. Yeah, so moving on. Did some decorating over here. So yeah, they've now got shelves with a lamp on and a shelf with an orchid in a pot plant, well, in a plant pot. Yeah, just for a bit of depth and a bit of you know, decoration. So that, I think, is everything I did in this room. So moving on to this little bit at the back, I changed the carpet and there's no lighting under it, so it's kind of dark back here, but it's, you know, it's effectively off stage, so you know, you're not going to have scenes happening here, but you might have like a shot like this kind of thing, and then get it right, yeah, that kind of shot with somebody walking out of one of those doors. So they're like the bedrooms, basically, and maybe walking out of one of those doors into the main room. So yeah, it doesn't need to be all brightly lit, but it's and also I've done little interiors for the room, so when the doors open, you can see that there's actually something there. So yeah, so there's not bright light coming through them. So the NPCs, the actors, would start standing in here, and you know, go, open door, walk out. You know, they're not nice rooms to be standing in, but you know, they're NPCs. They don't have a union, so I can treat them, you know, however I want. So yeah, these are just two little kind of dark rooms, and that just goes outside, but nobody will ever see that. I just put a door on that so it wasn't casting light into the sort of end of that corridor bit. Yeah, and I think that's about it for what I've done. Yeah, so basically, I think this is nearly finished. There's probably a couple of things still need doing. Specifically, the walls. I'm probably going to change the color of like the back wall to something else, because it's all with it all the same color. You know, it's a bit uninteresting at the moment. So I'm thinking I'll change the color of the back wall to maybe like the light blue or something like that. And probably do a different color in this area as well. So yeah, and then put up some pictures, a couple of pictures, I guess. Like this. Well, if I go into the sort of filming mode, so you know, from this shot, well, this shot doesn't look too bad, but then if you kind of, yeah, I mean, I don't know whether to maybe put some pictures here and here. I'll see about that. I'll see what it looks like and whether it's worth doing. Yeah, but that's about it for today. I'm gonna carry on and make those little adjustments, and then the next time I'll show you the results, and also we need to build a kind of a city block, you know, set. So like you'd see, I don't know, they have them, I guess, Universal Studios and stuff, or they have the 1920s street set and whatever. Yeah, so we need to build like a generic city block type set. So yeah, that's what we'll be doing next time. But until then, thanks for watching, and yeah, have a good day.